our cities and counties were like siblings fighting over crumbs that fall off the table. Couldn't get along, and as a subsequence, we just didn't get very much in the way of infrastructure projects really funded. So Sam and Don and JB came up with the idea of, well, we need to bring this region together so we can speak with a one voice.
11 Northwest Arkansas banks got together and put the money up and the Nature Conservancy stepped in to purchase the property till the state could get their affairs in order. And then the state acquired it in February of 1979. But if it hadn't been for those citizens and Mr. Spivey and the community pulling together, including the chamber involved in that, this piece of land might not have been saved, and then we wouldn't have such a precious gem outside of the city of Rogers.
So that's how the airport got started, and the council got started to do that, the airport and the interstate highway system, Interstate 49. We were getting on prop planes, and trying to fly where we wanted to go, but we couldn't get there until we found Dallas or someplace to get on a jet. All of that was stifling on the economic vitality and our ability to grow. Once we got those done, you can see what's happened in the 30 or 40 years since then.
Well, I think that parents, no matter what their stage or whatever situation they're in, I think most parents want the best for their children. I think they want their children to have a better life than they had. So the long history here, I attribute it to the citizens being able to have school board members and superintendents who were giving their best to the community, and they've handled the funds. I think people trust them, and that's the reason that they've never lost a millage, is because they feel like they can trust the school board.
Obviously, the folks, the natives who have lived here all their lives, take some great pride in knowing that we set aside properties to try to protect them, even though it changed their lifestyle a little bit in ways they're doing things. Of course, tourism is a big industry in Arkansas, between agriculture and tourism, number one and number two. And tourism is very important to bring folks in the state to help support and be able to do some of the other things we're doing here, from taxes and use costs.
So education will always be the foundation of all of the knowledge that we have in each phase of life, from childhood to adulthood and entering a future career. And so I do think that it is imperative that the educators in the local business and industry communities, the local workforce board, that collaborative work continues. Things are changing over the past several decades, where there are a lot of advances in technology. Jobs are changing, new jobs are coming on board every single day. And so we need to always stay abreast of those and to keep those connections so that the gap between our classrooms and the career fields are as narrow as they possibly can be. And the only way to do that is through the collaborative efforts of the educators and the business and industry leaders.
Whatever it is, Rogers offers a good education and background in almost everything. I think our technical education, and of course I'm prejudiced.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome past chairman of the board and CEO at Caldwell Banker, Harris, McCaney, and Fawcett in Rogers, Pat Harris.